Welcome back, crew, to Boats vs. Haulover, where man and machine take on Mother Nature down at Haulover Inlet in Miami, Florida, and it looks like we're gonna get ourselves a Haulover cowboy, well, in this case a Haulover cowgirl, riding up front, loving life. Let's see how our competitors fare as they step in the ring today and try and do battle with the inlet. This will bring us to the first round of our competition, where we're going to feature a sea boss stepping in the ring to face off against Haulover. And here comes our crew out of the inlet. Good pace. Right now they are just barely up on plane, trying to keep that bow up, but for whatever reason it seems to be riding a little low still. I probably have this engine trimmed back a little more and maybe play with the throttle to see if we can get a little higher, and that's why. Because other than that, we're going to wind up stuffing it as we get into the rollers, which is exactly what this crew does. And unfortunately for this crew, they're going to wind up taking a loss for the boats here in the first round. And this, of course, will bring us to the second round of our competition, where we're going to feature a yellowfin stepping in the ring to see if it can do battle with Haulover. This crew's taking it a little slow, close call there. Almost stuff it on the first wave they hit. Cap's not really leaning into the throttle, but probably because he's got somebody standing up here in the bow. This crew's starting to make their way out, getting into the heavier rollers, but again, the captain's going to be limited due to somebody standing up here, but they've got a big boat, which is going to give them a little less problems than our last crew, so these guys are going to wind up making it out. Even with the close call, they'll wind up taking a win in the second round. And that'll bring us to the third round of our contest, tied at 1 apiece, where we're going to have a Nortec stepping in the ring this time. And this Cap's not playing. He's got those throttles pinned, but we got somebody in the bow of the boat. Dangerous spot. They're taking some heavy smacks. My man in the bow is getting rocked by Haulover as they work their way in. Here we'll go back and look at it in slow motion. You can see our guy winds up catching some air, smacking down hard, and basically flailing all over the place. Cap probably can't even see him over the console. My man's not going to forget this ride through Haulover anytime soon. I'm going to go ahead and give Haulover the win on this one, and that's going to give Haulover the 2-1 edge as we move into the fourth round of our competition. And here we're going to feature another Nortec making its way out of Haulover this time. Let's see if this Nortec can get redemption for our last boat. This crew is taking the slow roll approach. Cap's barely got the boat up on plane, but I'm not knocking it. This is about the right pace to take Haulover Inlet, especially on a moderately rough day. No rush, our crew's just taking the safe approach, making the ride easy and soft as they try and work their way out, and easily taking a win for the boats in the fourth round. And that will take us into the fifth and final round of our contest, where Haulover and the boats are tied at 2 apiece. And here we go, our sea boss is returning, trying to give redemption for stuffing the bow in that first round. Cap's got the throttles opened up a little bit this time, hugging the north side of the inlet, and they're going to make it back in without issue, taking a win for the boats and giving the boats the win in this episode. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Boats vs. Haulover. If you did, please check out our other content. We have Wavy Boats, who does a bunch of great things down at the inlets. My channel, Broncos Guru, does some great comedy boating videos there as well. And of course, we got the Miami Boat Ramps channel that focuses on all the hilarity that happens at the boat ramps in South Florida. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.